If we can take a group of freshmen and train them and mentor them their first year, the next year they could become mentors and they can start mentoring the next freshman class. And in 4 years, you've created a pipeline of mentorship. I'm Dr. Travis Smith, the founder and executive director of Unite Incorporated. I'm a small town kid. I grew up in Lafayette, Alabama. Some people will pronounce it Lafayette, but we know you're from Alabama if you pronounce it Lafayette. I think our population is about 2,500 people. I grew up, spent most of my life there. I'm a 2008 graduate of Lafayette High School. From there, I went on to study biology at Alabama State University in Montgomery, Alabama. In 2011, I was elected student body president at Alabama State University. And one of the immediate needs I saw was we had a retention issue on the campus at Alabama State with our freshman men. I wanted to give back to the campus. I wanted to give back to our student body. And so I put together a program that could help mentor our freshman men during their first year on campus. I really just wanted to give them information that I wish I had as a freshman. Maybe some insights and some different tricks and tips to make a smoother college transition, a better way to navigate the college space. It started with about 5 students on the campus of Alabama State University. We just met bi-weekly and talked about different issues regarding how to navigate the space. So what does it look like to get involved as a student? What does it look like to perfect your resume? Talk about study tips, talk about getting involved as a student, talking about setting goals, talking about time management. So those type of things which we know now are pivotal to the experience and the success rate of college students. And so from there, the goal was if we can take a group of freshmen and train them and mentor them their first year, the next year, they could become mentors and they can start mentoring the next freshman class. And in 4 years, you've created a pipeline of mentorship. And so that's how we created Unite. We grew from 5 to about 70. So we then expanded because we're about to graduate our first students, our first graduating class. And so what do we do now? What does it look like to support graduating seniors? And so that's when we put an emphasis on job placement, job attainment, internships, and co-op. And so we've had the opportunity to help our students gain employment with Oracle, BMW, on Wall Street with Ernst & Young. And so those are some exciting moments that really define who we are and really highlight where we started and where we are now. Then in 2014, we saw another need. I returned to my alma mater in Lafayette High School and became a science teacher and an athletic coach. During that time, I really fell in love with helping students and understanding the needs of students, but it was also a troubling time because I realized that our students were fighting against the odds. There was a lack of resources, a lack of opportunity, and a lack of exposure for our high school students, and I really wanted to assist our students in becoming anything they wanted to become. If you wanted to become an entrepreneur, if you wanted to pursue a trade, I wanted you to do that. It wasn't that they weren't desiring these positions, they didn't know that the opportunities existed. And I realized our students were graduating with great GPAs, but our ACT scores weren't where they need to be. They did not meet the nation's average. From there, we started another chapter of Unite and another tier, which is now the college prep program. This program allows us to bring in upcoming juniors and seniors into the space and put them through a 2-year extensive program to where we focus on personal development, we focus on mental health, and we also focus on college prep. So those skills, those soft skills, but really important skills that you need as a college student. And so when I'm thinking about Unite and I'm thinking about the why behind it, I want students to have an outlet. I don't want students to be trapped by their current circumstance. And so I want students to have opportunities. And I feel like if students just had access to resources and exposure to opportunities, then we can level the playing field. Unite was created out of a need to assist students, a need to connect students with opportunity, a need to help develop students. And so as long as there's a need, Unite will be here serving those students.